All right, Shalom. First, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, this 100% truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the sincere sisters watching. All right. Today's lesson, man, I'm going to be going back into the famine of the word because I've been seeing a lot of things on the internet, as opposed to these or about these things of these solar flares and this great sun activity that these scientists and everybody are mentioning. And the big thing I've been seeing is these solar storms and these solar flares and all these things may cause internet blackouts. And we know as brothers in this truth that they want to, cut out the internet for many reasons. One being so they can begin to, which they've already begun, but to continue to set up all these different things and set up that MOTB, set up all these devices to control the world to come. You know what I'm saying? So they have to find a way to block us and to blind us. But also we know that famine of the word will be here, okay, in that day. Because once that internet goes out, who knows if we're going to be able to start back up and do our videos and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been seeing different laws being passed, man, about these different groups and these gender, whatever they want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever these things are that they the letter communities, you know what I'm saying? They telling you, it could be punishable by jail time if you talk a certain way about certain people or you talk about a certain thing about certain people and, misgender them and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to find every way to tear us down, you know what I'm saying, the most. Because they know what's real and they know we have the 100% truth. Okay? So they're trying all these things and they're pulling out all these vices, you know what I'm saying? Which we know this all comes through the Lord because this is all prophecy. But we got Wicked E, out down here carrying it out. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these things are coming into play very fastly. Okay? So we trying to get this word out now to help wake up the lost sheep, which I feel like I've been hearing, from even the brothers that we are pretty close, if not already there, you know what I'm saying, to waking up that elect. So Lord willing, I'm a part of that, and Lord willing, all the other sincere brothers are a part of it as well. So, this is going in the famine of the word because that is something that will happen in these last days. Okay, let me bring this out. This is Amos, chapter 8, at verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay? So it's going to come that time where, you ain't going to be able to hear these words. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able to hear no teaching. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to hear no prophecy, nothing, because it's already fulfilled now, and all you got to do is wait. Okay? And majority people, man, we all going to be going through it, man, but a lot of people going to be dealing with all hell, man. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to know when their next meal come, if they even get one. You know what I'm saying? All we do is depending on the Lord and putting all our faith in the Lord to deliver us in that day. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we have the things that we need to sustain us until he comes and delivers us out of this land altogether. Okay, so, man, here, let me just bring up this news clip that I found, which I've seen many already. Okay, but because the other ones I've seen, there was the ones mentioning, internet blackouts and stuff like that, and this is just more of them talking about these different activities. What does it say? Russian scientists warn of powerful solar flare activity on Monday. July 17, powerful solar flare activity is forecast for Monday, which may interfere with shortwave communications, Russian scientists said after three flares were observed on the sun on Sunday, the Fedorov Institute of Applied Geophysics in Moscow said Class X flares were possible, including proton flares and shortwave radio conditions were expected to deteriorate. Okay, so even, radio waves and everything like that is being going to be essentially be affected by this so-called solar flares and everything like that. Which I don't know for sure if they're if that's the case. I truly feel like they're setting this up, to begin to shut this internet down on us and shut all these communications down on us, to buckle that community to get everything ready, man, for that great day. Class X flares are the largest explosions in the solar systems and can create long-lasting radiation storms. Proton flares are a storm of solar energetic particles composed chiefly of proton. Solar flares happen when the powerful magnetic fields in and around the sun reconnect. They can affect Earth's magnetic field with the potential to damage satellites and communications equipment, according to NASA. In 2022, a geometric storm triggered by a large burst of radiation from the sun knocked out 40 then newly launched SpaceX satellites. 3 solar flares were observed on Sunday, the Fedorov Institute said, with one lasting 14 minutes accompanied by disruption in radio communication. Okay, so they're definitely, tampering with things, and a lot of stuff is really going out, and that feminine of the word is getting closer and closer, and that great day of the Lord is getting closer and closer, Every day I see more prophecy going out. Every day is something new going on. Every day we getting closer. So all I can tell you now is repent. Turn away from your sin, man, and hope for the best. That's all we can do. Hope for the best, man, because living in the ways of this world, man, is not going to get you anywhere. Living in the ways of this world is just going to leave you stuck, This world doesn't have nothing to offer you, because even after you so-called enjoy yourself, then what? It's nothing. Even that enjoyment is not enjoyment no more. Nothing is fun for real. Nothing is this and that anymore. So we got to turn away from this world, man, because great times are coming. Great times are coming, man. And it's going to be times where we're going to be tried the most. More than anybody has ever been tried. We're living in the last days, and it says, even in the scriptures, it's going to become the time where it's the worst in history. This is going to be the worst ever. And you already see it. It's really the worst ever already, because all this stuff's happening constantly. Like this stuff, the stuff that will happen every once in a while is happening almost every day these days. And some of these things may not directly affect you, but there's going to be something that directly affects everybody. Okay, at the end of the day. And eventually, once shit starts shutting down, food's going to be scarce. Stuff's not going to be able to be shipped. Everything like that, man, because you got to understand that we're living off things that are shipped from certain places across the world and around the world. And once it gets to a point where these things aren't shipped, man, it's going to be very scarce, man. It's not going to be too much of anything for us to have on hand. So it's going to be a real deal fight. And it's going to get to a point where people are going to be out on the streets, breaking and entering, looting, trying to steal things, trying to feed their families. All these things, man. A lot of people going to be dying. Getting killed for their things, all that, It's going to be a lot of hate, a lot of disruption, a lot of everything going on in these last days. So everybody stay right, man. Watch the times, man. Watch the news, man. Stay in the news. Stay watching all these different things, man. But until that day, man, stay focused. All right. That's it for today's lesson, man. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.